I cannot say that the road was bumpy, because the bumpy road we had as we were declaring independence, as we were freeing ourselves from the Soviet Union. As soon as we managed to do that, for us the goal was clear, and solidarity among society, political elite was huge. The first day Russian soldiers left Lithuania, we sent a letter to NATO. As soon as we could, we joined the United Nations. As soon as we could, we started cooperating with European Union and preparing for membership. And in 2002, we already finished our negotiations on the accession, and we joined in 2004. So that was, clear goal and clear road for the membership. That was a great day. That was excellent day. At that point, I was working at the embassy in Warsaw as a young diplomat, and we were preparing, a small reception, and there was a celebration festivities in town, and we were receiving reports that huge lines of trucks gathered at the border from both sides, and kilometers of trucks couldn't cross the border, and apparently they didn't want to cross because when 12 hours in the midnight came, the border opened and everybody went through. So nobody wanted to go through customs procedures. So they just waited until customs disappeared. So it disappeared, and we had no more lines on the border ever. So that was like, in the fairy tale moment. We had a referendum, but that was, I think, the only case when we had more than 90% of people voting in favor. So there was no ambiguity regarding what we wanted to do. So it was total solidarity. And even now, Lithuanians remain among the most pro-European nations in the European Union. There is a good reason for that, because our economy since 2000 grew like 7 times. For example, if you look at the benefits, average salary in Lithuania is now 2,110 euros. Average pension is above 600 euros. So, and that's the biggest benefits. When we do public opinion, so the main benefit for everybody is economic benefit. So we never lived so well before in our entire history. Lithuanians are now more mobile. People feel better because no borders, socio-economic life is better. There is more democracy, there is less corruption. I think we are moving in the right direction now. Lithuania is just below the average economically in the EU, so we did very well since the enlargement. And people feel it, people know it, so it's a very positive attitude. I don't see it changing anytime soon, and particularly that was interesting phenomena, and waiting to see it here in Moldova as well, because, for example, agricultural sector was most skeptic before the enlargement, and negotiations on the agriculture were, I think, most difficult among all, but these people now benefited most. So the most pro-European part of the society now is living in the rural communities, are the farmers, so because they benefited most. Actually, I see a lot of similarities. Moldova is making strategic choices, is moving in the right direction, and people expect change. But there's also a similarity, just like in Lithuania, people expected faster change. And things happen as fast as possible and not instantly. And for example, in Lithuania, everybody was expecting we join and next year we live like in Germany. We didn't. Now we're starting to live like in Germany because it took 20 years of stability, 20 years of reforms to reach that level. So, and I see the same thing in Moldova. So everybody is supporting European Union and expecting very fast change. This is not going to happen. EU will have to work hard to reform your country, to do the reforms, but in the end it's going to be better, a lot better. And also in the end of May there is another occasion we can celebrate. Moldova was the first country to recognize Lithuanian independence. So in 1990, even before declaring its own independence, in May, Moldova recognized our independence, which was declared on 11th of March. So you are the first. So thank Moldovan people for doing that. I can promise that Lithuania will do our best to help you on the way to European future.